Some events can't be explained without video footage, and some things can't be explained even with video. But either way, these are things you absolutely have to see. This isn't a Western movie, it's an attempt to get an animal back home. One escaped cow turned the road into a real rodeo. Looks like this guy is ready to star in the next Fast and Furious movie. This guy turned his smartphone into a smoke bomb using a dumbbell.
You're a wizard, Harry.
This guy found an extremely rare card and celebrated like he won $1 million. This man probably shouldn't have made fun of that girl. You can be late to anything but your flight. Well, this guy isn't flying today.
To open this gate, you got some people trying to catch their flight. We're here early. Y'all need to come open this motherfucking gate.
Sometimes all you need to be happy is to dance in the store. This car wash will end up costing the owner way too much. A few not so successful but definitely flashy dives into the water. When you dreamed half of your life of becoming a dancer, but always focused on sports instead. You're not yourself when you're hungry. A worker didn't panic and tried to save a sedan from a pickup truck that suddenly rolled back. If it weren't for the camera, no one would have believed this. Now we know not to stand under palm trees during a thunderstorm. Now that's what I call team support. little girl didn't like the cartoon character, so she destroyed him. Along with a 75-inch TV.
哇，还有这样的情景嘞！
This is what a real dog taxi looks like.
这个在网上很火，我见过，发抖音。
The most unusual hurricane made up of pools and inflatable rings. That was definitely a strike, and it's gonna cost a lot. Looks like someone mixed up the pedals. This might give you a new phobia. They say she's still sitting there. If your party doesn't end like this, don't invite me. Not a bad way to meet someone, but it seems the drummer wasn't a fan. One dropped bottle and so many emotions. This chef definitely could have been a successful soccer player. In this silent battle, the rubber band won. An unexpected trip by a German Shepherd. Even the dog was shocked by the slide. How often do you get stuck in an elevator with dinosaurs? I don't know what happened to them, but where did they get that scooter? I wonder if this guy has ever heard of gravity. By the way, he reminds me of someone. How much dog power does your car have? These cats definitely planned an escape, but something went wrong. That moment when the coach isn't looking. I can only imagine the face of the person who saw one cat chasing another on two legs. This chef could easily demand at least a day off after something like this. A mouse climbed into a dress and taught this girl how to break dance. This grandpa just wanted to sanitize his hands. But something went wrong. For this girl, size really matters. Should clumsiness be listed as a requirement to work at this coffee shop? This is what self-pickup looks like. Literally. I wonder if someone eventually rescued him from the car. If you're going to offer support, it should be like this. Grandpa asked for some music, and the seller couldn't say no. Now this dog knows how to get in on the jokes. Looks like the owner won't have to pay for repairs after all. The law of Archimedes isn't just about water. Even physics itself was against this guy. Looks like these two created the most expensive fountain of oil. The sheiks from the Emirates wouldn't be impressed. A very suspicious collapse of an entire section. Seems odd. I wonder what that little boat was trying to accomplish. The owner picked the wrong time to check the back seat. Before you lose your temper in public, make sure there's no security or police nearby. How to go bankrupt in 5 seconds? Well, his business day is definitely over. You're relaxing at work and then something tries to ruin your day. In short, this is what the last day at work looks like. This girl handled the store's security systems as well as any guard. Dude, if you can hear me, just give a sign that you need help. His friends probably won't invite him for beers again. A quick summary of how unlucky someone can be. This guy at the foam party just decided to be happy. She just wanted to take a swim in that crystal clear water. it weren't for physics, I would have believed in ghosts stealing bottles. Two horses, one scare, and a lot of problems. Well, he's definitely destined to become soup now. The guy pulled off a stunt and was in shock that it actually worked. Then people wonder why their pizza delivery takes so long. A 5-minute mini party at work isn't a bad way to take a break. This photo could have ended up underground. But luckily, only the terrace got destroyed. Someone just can't stop at the right time. Not the most successful attempt at robbing a store. Looks like she knew exactly where and when to fall. A good reason not to train with heavyweights without a trainer. This girl definitely didn't expect that from the treadmill. Working with gas cylinders is always an adrenaline rush. When there aren't enough umbrellas for the whole group, you improvise with a canopy. Drifting isn't really her thing. Maybe no one explained the rules of the game to her. You open the door and the handle just stays in your hand. One of the biggest fears when inflating a tire. A slippery sidewalk finally claimed its victim. The man trusted the railing on the bridge, and it ended with him taking a swim. No matter how beautiful a girl is, it's still important to watch your step. This is what a courier looks like when expecting a generous tip. Maybe these are the real Masons. Like this if you join them. This failed thief lost his loot thanks to these brave people, who kindly let him go afterward. Still, this is surely a humiliating moment in his life. Taking out the trash on an icy day? That's a real challenge. And in this video, there's a ton of action happening in mere seconds. This woman may have overestimated her strength a little. stealing a car in 60 minutes is nothing compared to stealing it right out of the owner's hands. Many would cry in this situation, but this driver pulled off the impossible. This is what happens when you park by the river and take a short walk. You can see the tide cover the car and then retreat as if nothing ever happened. Here's a guy who couldn't pay off his car, and now it's being repossessed. I feel bad for him. A guy couldn't hold back tears of joy while buying a gaming console, and the cashier shared the moment with him. This worker is definitely a genius at wasting time and effort. What else but laziness could make someone come up with this idea? Ladies, feel free to take note of this workout move. Isn't this a scene from the new part of Final Destination? A life hack on how to unexpectedly visit someone. Okay. Run, little truck. You are free now.
Master has presented Dobby with clothes. Smuggles free!
And here, the management itself creates a reason to fine you. Next time, he'll be more careful on the turns. Not the best weather for a walk outside. Due to sailors' stupidity, 11,000 barrels of reformat were spilled into the water. No one was injured except for the environment.
Kena treadle.
Well, we already know that bridges and ships don't get along. Seems like these doors are stronger than his coworkers' nerves. Well, maybe he just wanted to try out the new sneakers. And this cyclist got distracted by his phone at a very unfortunate moment. For food delivery workers, nothing is impossible. Well, it's convenient and there are no traffic jams. It's no problem sacrificing the bumper to escape the tow truck at the very last second.
You a dumb. You a dumb.
Now this revenge is way better than just a tow truck. Many robbers could learn a thing or two from this cat. Well, his laziness cost him a month without salary. A level of calm worth striving for. And here's another genius brilliant at hiding from the police. This is a nightmare for a claustrophobe who doesn't know how to turn around.
有人吗？有人吗？救命啊！有人吗？有人吗？不想死。
It seems the driver slightly miscalculated with the reverse and literally drove into the store. The dog turned a London street into a real action scene. The case when the girl turned out to be cooler than any guard. It's even unclear who was more scared, the girl or the unexpected guest. The surprise almost succeeded. Here's yet another courier making the recipient search for the package afterwards. By some miracle, the glass stayed intact, but I can't say the same for the workers' nerves. For reference, one of these crates is worth $10,000. I hope the overly engaging game was worth it. How do you make a whole group of guys freeze? Just turn on the football game. Venice isn't what it used to be, but romance seekers still flock there. The most important thing is that the cat escapes the scene of the crime in time. This was her first and last day as a waitress. This girl was literally surrounded by 10 white fluffy dogs. She couldn't escape their love. It's not too late for this man to kickstart his basketball career.
Oh! Heck yeah. That was amazing.
Another great advantage of a sidewalk curb. It protects pedestrians from rough wheels. Who knows? This could be the story behind your next pizza. And here, a driver passed out behind the wheel, but thankfully missed all the other cars. I wonder what these motorcycles did to upset Grandma so much. This dog definitely picked the perfect moment to scare the guy. I wonder if this parking move was intentional. When surveillance cameras don't transmit sound, but you need to reach out to management. You won't see anything cuter than this frog. The Washington State Park Coast Guard reported that the boat driver wanted to make a sharp turn but lost control and fell out. After that, the boat couldn't be stopped for a long time. Maybe it was trying to find its owner.
You can see it right there, the suspect trying to get into somebody's property or so.
This guy is a stealth genius. Without the helicopter, how much longer would they have had to try to find him?
Officers must be getting that information. There you go. Going into custody. Wow. Wow. And they haven't seen him yet. This is unbelievable. There we go.
The bull just wanted to say hello, but never got the nerve to do it. And this must be the Helper of the Year winner. These guys are throwing a trash can as if they have a spare habitable planet hidden somewhere. But the most toxic waste remained in their boat. I'm talking about them. As usual, the bridge is to blame. They built their bridges in the wrong place. Seems like this Rottweiler will lose its driving license now. Contest time. Come up with the funniest comment for this video. This is often how the first workday looks, and the last. It's best not to stand in the way of a Jeep. There's parallel parking, perpendicular, and diagonal. But vertical parking? Now that's something new. A kid on a bike totally schooled an adult driver. I feel like shaking his hand. This man spotted the car using his own back and stopped it from sinking a wheel into a manhole. It's fortunate that he has a very strong back. Now everyone knows how tough this glass is. This delivery driver should start celebrating anniversaries of this event as a second birthday. Looks like someone missed the parking lesson. This person is truly a balance master. And so, in the top 1 most ruthless professions, we have the tow truck driver.
What's going on? Repo, bro. What you mean repo? Yeah. This ain't even my car. Somebody let me use it, bro. I take nothing with them, bro. Oh, man, come on, man. You can't do that, bro. You got the car like that, bro.
A turtle swims among a bunch of predators like sharks, barracudas, and trevally, acting as if nothing's happening. I envy its calmness. Is this a bridge or a tunnel? Drop a comment because I can't tell. Was it just me or did something fall? Golf is definitely not for this guy. Next time, he won't forget his bike, even if he's out without one. Apparently, the captain overslept the turn. This woman shows the simplest and most effective way to show who's right. The driver has a strong bumper but weak nerves. This girl tied her kayak, but it didn't help. The guy on a bike thought that the Lamborghini driver would never know where the dent and scratches on their car came from. Later, these teenagers were reported to the police. And when you've already accepted that you're about to drop your phone, but suddenly you get lucky. This phone fell out in a very fortunate way, right towards the guy sitting behind her. When your pull-up skills are finally relevant in real life. This biker was very lucky, but it's a real shame about the motorcycle. That very case when the captain didn't stay on his sinking ship. This is the biggest snowball fight I've ever seen. A whale decided to play around with 2 girls on jet skis, and it was such a unique moment that the cameraman didn't dare get closer than 300 meters so as not to scare it. These are shots captured by a person, and this is the bird's footage. This surgeon deserves applause. He operates on fearless little superheroes and princesses. A fantastic way to keep kids in high spirits. Imagine how heroic the vet must have seemed to the boys when he released their healthy dog from the clinic. Looks like the invisible man just crashed through that window. Hunger can make people do some scary things. You never know what you'll see in a kid's pool. That's all for now. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And make sure to check your cameras. You never know what unreal things they might capture.